So I just thought I'd introduce you quickly to Jordie, who's the skipper on board Tupaia, and we're thinking about what Reen said about positioning. How do we know where we are? Well, you're the guy taking us to those positions and working really closely with the crew to make sure that you're keeping on track so they can gather that data, eh?
Yeah, so when I'm out on the boat with the crew, we're constantly working together to make sure that we're maintaining a safe position for the boat and also acquiring all the data that we need. Sometimes we have to come into areas where it's shallow and there's hazards such as rocks and uncharted areas, and we have to slowly make our way in whilst keeping the boat and crew safe at all times.
Is there anything specific you do when you're coming into places that you're not sure of that are shallow? Do you have any lookouts or anything like that?
Sometimes we put somebody up on the front of the boat to keep a visual eye.
Yep.
So we're also keeping in our safe zones as we're working in and monitoring for any changes in the weather, i.e. swell and waves, things like that.
Yeah, so those are all good points anyway for anybody operating a vessel to think about those natural elements that might come into play, and also just being careful about coming into shallower areas, keeping a lookout, making sure you're looking at your charts, which is of course is what you're making.
Yeah, exactly. And we have to account for the fact that the reason that we're doing this is because the charts are not always completely accurate. They've been taken sometimes as much as 50 years ago. So we can't guarantee that what they say on the chart is accurate. Sometimes it might say there's a rock at 30 metres, but we have to double check and go in, maybe it might be 3 metres, you know? So err with the side of caution always.
Awesome. No, thanks, Jordie.
No worries.